Hey guys, welcome back. I am so excited. I am coming on to do a layout to play along with the Shimmerz Paints October 2023 Color Kits collections. I have the paper kits, I have the color kits, and I have the bonus bundle. So I have all of the things, right? So let's see. Guys, there's so many things I want to do. The first thing I want to show you is I've got these fabulous pumpkins. I don't know if I'm using the fence post yet. I might not. I'm kind of thinking I will. But guys, my pumpkins are making me incredibly happy. So I have a bunch here. I also went ahead, and I know you won't be able to see them with this. I cut out 3 that are slightly larger than these on this plaid because I liked both sides. I thought it would be really cute to have pumpkins pretty much just ready when I need them to go in these patterns. There, that's an easier way to do it, right? Guys, look at how cute this is. So I have all of that, right? So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the mixed media part on these pumpkins. Guys, look at how cute. So I'll do the mixed media part on these pumpkins, and I'm just going to very easily paint these bits, like almost like watercolory, just like so much of this collection is this gorgeous watercolor vibe. And I'm also going to mat this piece right here onto this piece. Now, it is so hard to pick what to use, but one of the things I liked about this piece is that it's reading a little bit more of a tone on tone. So I can cut it about right there. So I can cut it at 11¼ by 11¼ Got this because I am not about to lose any of that. And guys, here's my layout or my photo. Here's Mr. Mason, and he was on one of those giant Adirondack chairs at a local park of ours last October. And I thought it would be cute. And he happens to be orange and white, so he's very pumpkin-y. So in that situation, like if I just have a really simple fence done and I have pumpkins, and I'm thinking that 3 pumpkins are going to turn into shaker pockets. A little bit of a preview. So I'm going to put this aside for now because, you know, this can dry and then I can go ahead and gut this. I'll scuff up the edges, and I need to mat this maybe with a scrap of white cardstock and some of this deep color as well. I think that would be gorgeous. Now, was there anything else I was going to tell you when I was looking at that? Oh, I also want to go ahead and possibly fussy cut some of these pieces out for additional elements. I loved them. And the back side of it is this gorgeous, gorgeous deep green that I thought would be good to map my photo with as well. So I'm concentrating on these pieces. Now, guys, I have got stickers and gorgeous embellishments and dots that I can go ahead and add in. Ooh, fall is proof that change is beautiful. That might be a good title. Anywho, let's see what we have here. Now, I do have these swatch. These are from the color kits, and this is the bonus bundle color. And here's the bonus bundle sequins. That's why I thought it would be so fun to turn some of those pumpkins into shakers. Super cute. Pretty, pretty. This is still slightly wet right there. That's why you're seeing, like, you know, the little wet kind of mark. But guys, can you see that color palette? It is goals. So the fence, this is a tricky part. Do I leave the fence white and then paint in these bits, or do I color the whole thing just a bit? I was low-key thinking about mixing Penny for Your Thoughts with a little bit of white color splash so that it would be more of like a dirty tan. And the reason for that is, you know, fences never stay that clean. I have a white picket fence. I know things. And then my pumpkins, guys, I want to go in with Fire and Brimstone, Greener Pastures, Bamboo Leaf, and Wild Spruce Chase, and kind of just have them variegated and gorgeous. I don't even know if I'm happy with this paintbrush, but I just want to get to it. So things are going to happen. So why don't we start with Penny for Your Thoughts, because we did talk about that. Let me give it another little zhuzh with some liquid. And what I think I'll do, I think we should start with that from the get-go. So I have that. Where's my color splash in white? I always keep my whites. This is not in any of the kits, by the way. I always keep this paint on my desk because it's my fave. So I was thinking, let me go ahead and just get to it and mix myself up. Oh, I had plenty of water in it. Mix myself up some nice paint. And, you know, like I said, I want it to be a lot lighter. So at this point, I just realized I used way too much. Penny for your thoughts. There we go. So this isn't going to be any big deal. This is me just thinking, all right, let me get just a little color on my nice little fence. And, you know, I can add like, you know, variegated amounts of the color. That'll be perfectly fine. So that's what I'm doing here. I never tend to get like overly concerned with with the technique of it because I just want to have fun. It's just like, it's like the best of adult playtime. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So we are going to paint our two fences. I'll probably do some white splatty bits too on all of it because I do that kind of thing. And then I can't wait to start doing like the variegated pumpkins, which is totally inspired by all of these little die cuts. Let me show you. They're so pretty. Like, guys, look at how there's like all these tones in them. They're fantastic. So let me finish the fence and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and applied my sprays right to my mat. My mat is glass, so it's super easy. And then right up here, I have my cute little pots. So let's see. I was dying to use Fire and Brimstone, so I'm going to go in first. Now I'm planning on making these into shaker pockets, so I'm not going to be terribly concerned about how well the insides are done on them. See, I just go for it. Like, why not? Be the boss of you, use all your things, and just enjoy it. Anyway, these are all going to be shaker pockets in a minute, so I'm not going to worry about the inside bits quite as much. I do think I want to get a couple of them with the Fire and Brimstone because it's so incredibly pretty. But I will add other things to it as we go. So where the Fire and Brimstone is, I'm wondering if I should let it dry a little bit before I come in with any of the greens because, you know, I don't necessarily want mud. I'm using a tiny bit of the Color Splash and back in the saddle. My brush is wet, so you're not going to get the full effect the way I'm doing it. I just wanted to get a little bit around the bottoms of the pumpkins. You know how, like, if they were sitting, they would be just a little bit mucky? I thought that would be fun. So we'll just dab, dab, dab. Get some of that going. Now, I've got lots of the green colors that I can totally use for the stems. That will be fun and easy to do too. But I do want to kind of do a greenish pumpkin and just see how it goes. Like if I don't like it, I can, you know, just regroup and do something else. Not a big deal. Going ahead with a Fire and Brimstone and dabbing that back in. Dab, 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 dab. I like the brown on the bottom though. I think it looks, not that this is going to be realistic at all. I think it just looks like more like what a pumpkin would look like. And I want it to look a little watercolory, and that's going to help me. So chances are after these dry, I'll come back in and deepen it a little bit because I tend to do that a lot. This time I'm just experimenting and I'm coming in with the back in the saddle and doing it first and just seeing what I get. But I'm going to do some greenish pumpkin stuff right now. So I'm going to go right into Wild Spruce Chase. And this one is so cool because it has those gold flecks in it. It's so pretty. And remember, I'm not as concerned about the inside because I'm going to get my little shaker pocket on in a minute. I just feel like it. I do. So let's go ahead. I'm going to be a little careful when I'm coming around here because I don't want that orange and green to mix. And then just come down a little bit. We'll mix them together. Guys, that one's pretty. Oh, so pretty. Okay, I really like this one. It is a gorgeous little pumpkin. Oh, and the reason why I do it right on my mat is, you know how the mats are a little bit sticky? It allows them to dry, you know, flatter than if I just left them out, you know, they start curling all up. So yeah, the little tip of the day is just go ahead and do that, and it's easier on you. So this one already has the green. So let me get into this greener pastures, and I can just start going right on top and getting some of my cute little leafy bits done. So cute. And we're gonna have like this nice little bit of pearly shine with that. I'm loving it. I mean, guys, come on. Look at how sweet that, okay, it's the messiest thing you've ever seen, but it's so cute. Okay, I have that. Why not grab just a little bit of this bamboo leaf color so we can get a little bit of a variegated pumpkin vibe going in. Because, you know, clearly my pumpkin is so realistic looking, so we might as well. But I'm going to lift this up and show it to you, and then I'll go back and mess around and finish up my pumpkins off camera. But yeah, just a little bit of variegated green in there makes it look fantastic. So guys, I was sitting here and I was looking at the fence, and I decided that my fence needed some wood grain. Now, I know it's a really big contrast between the two, but I'm going to do splatty bits and all that kind of thing and weather the fence up as we go. But I'm really just creating fun little patterns. And I mean, I know it's not realistic at all. This is just absolutely fun. So if you remember, the background of the fence is just white with a little bit of, what was it? Penny for your thoughts? Was it Penny for your thoughts? And now this part is just me playing around, making little swirly bits, and it's all gonna be fun. It's gonna be fine, it's gonna be cute. And I just felt like using more of my paints. These were still drying down here before I could do another coat. And I'm like, you know, I could just keep playing with this and having myself a time. So not a whole lot going on. I just thought I'd show you what this little process is with me making some funny little wood grain bits on my fence. Not a big deal, just freaking fun. And the fun thing is too, that I'm using Penny for Your Thoughts like straight on more of a mat. So I'm getting this really nice little bit of shine on there. I mean, I'm gonna muck it up in a minute, but I think it's a blast. So I've got some good traction going, and I realized that my little funny wood fence looks just like the chair that he is on, and I didn't mean that. So it must be one of those like things that you do without even realizing why you're doing it. So that's awesome. My shaker pockets came out so cute. I love them. So using the sequins, using the cut files, this turned into an Adirondack chair, even though it's supposed to be a fence. Don't know what that's about. Who knows? All right, so what else we want to do? I know I want to pop these up on some foam so I get a little bit of that shadow that I like so much. That will be great. Used lots of mixed media in here. Now let's see, some of these pieces are just gorgeous. Just bringing more of that round, not so much that it's a pumpkin shape, they're just stunning shaped little goodies in here. Be kind of nice to get these. Oh guys, I love these so much. Ooh, maybe we'll just have this whole like pumpkin extravaganza across the bottom with the shakers. Oh, although that is a mushroom, but with the shakers and all of these pretty bits, I think I'd like that, just like a pile of them. And then Mason just gets to chill with them. I don't know if I need two white ones right next to each other. I'm gonna leave that there just for a second. And then guys, in a minute, after I get these pieces on, then I can come in with these itty bitty adorable little details that are gonna make it just so special and perfect and lovely and all happy sounding things. That's what I'm saying about that. So I've got this. It's just that I love this white floral so much, but maybe that goes in the next one, right? Not a big deal. Now I got to come up with something I want to do up here that makes that fancy as well. So let's see. Oh, definitely want to grab some of my dots. And I do have extra pumpkins that I painted. And I also have these sweet little ones that I cut out at the same time, but those might just go on another layout. I was just having so much fun. I just kept going with everything. So let's get these dots out. And I have the stickers and I have the dots and the die cuts and the mixed media and happiness. Lots of happiness is included. So I've got this sweet little bit. I like to nestle these a little bit when I can. So I will make sure that that gets hugged over there. And then we've got this beautiful gourd. Maybe bringing the gourds in. And I want to do a little visual triangle with these little cuties. So I will have pumpkins in 3 places. And I mean the dots. We'll figure that out. Now there was a sentiment. Where was it? Oh, it was on the sticker. Fall is proof that change is beautiful. Now, I love stickers. I think stickers are the bee's knees, but I think I want this to be like a title. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and grab a piece of scrap cardstock. I'm going to pop it right on top of it and cut it out. The reason why is I want it to be just a little sturdier. So I'm going to cut that out, leave a little border. Ooh, and then let me grab, where's my green? Where is my green, guys? Grab a little bit of the green and do another border around it because that's really going to pop out the title. So let me get all of these pieces situated. And I'll be right back. So at this point, I'm just going to be going into these little bits and finding interesting little pieces. That's all I'm going to be doing. Like, look at the little buggy. We can put, where do we want to put the buggy? Do we want, oh, I think right on that flare. And it's just cute and it is fun. And there are like all these different sizes of little goodies. So it's fun. Love doing the finishing touches on things. Oh, that might be cute to have that kind of curling up. That's cute, a little leafy bit. I literally could do this for days. Ooh, this kind of has this wildflower going up onto the fence or the Adirondack chair. I love this color. Let's bring some of this color in here. Let's do that. So pretty. So we have that. So all I'm going to do is put a few of those little pieces in. I decided to put my title up here because I don't think I've ever done that. And the nice thing is this strong black on the title works with the strong black in the photo. Cool. So I'm going to stick a few little bits and pieces in. Ooh, the little squirrel totally works for this big park. Guys, if you are ever in the area, Innovation Hills is gorgeous. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous park. It is definitely something to enjoy. Oh, we can make a nice little wildflower bouquet coming up the fence over here. So it's not just a lame, plain fence as things go. And then, is there anything else I want to put on here? I like the little leafy bits. Oh, let's bring some of this reddish color. Do we want to bring it up here as well? We have that. We've got just a little bit of this reddish color. So why don't we make just a cute little cluster coming right here. And I think that might be enough for this area. I'm going to put a couple sequins here and there because I have so many of them in my shaker pockets. And then guys, a few splatty bits and this will be done. So give me a second. I'm going to finish this up. Yeah, just a few splatters. I'll be right back. All right, my friends, my layout is finished. All I did was pop some sequins here, here, and here, and then added some splatty bits in Greener Pastures and Fire and Brimstone. Guys, I can't get enough of this color right now. It is fabulous. I've got some nice dimension going on, all kinds of layered happy goodies, a happy English bulldog on a chair, of course, and some shaker pockets. All right, guys, I'm going to have links down below where you can get your hands on these kits. Also the Facebook group. And guys, remember one more time, when you put in your next order, put my name in the comments to get a freebie. I think that's what I have for you guys today. A few still shots will follow. And guys, I'll be back ever so soon with another video. Bye, guys.